but birth control has some pretty rough beginnings.
I think we don't talk about it enough as a society.
No, I mean,
the history of it is shaky, and the current and currently it's a little shaky with all the side effects that women can get.
Yeah, and birth control was seen as a huge win for women, which it was, right? But again, now it's almost as if you can't question if it is actually good for women.
No,
so it started off by these two Harvard professors who were testing it on lab animals like bunnies. And eventually they're like, okay, we have to test this on some women. So they got psych ward patients in Massachusetts who could not really consent to taking these hormone altering drugs. And then they went to Puerto Rico because it was largely recognized as like this poor, uneducated island that America like had to deal with, I guess, that had liberal laws. So they were going to be able to test all of this birth control. And the eugenics was very popular at this time, and they saw the people in Puerto Rico as undesirable. So actually a large percentage of women in Puerto Rico were sterilized around this time. And then a lot of women were then tested. They were, being given birth control and forced to do these really insanely invasive procedures. All of this without any real knowledge of what was going on. So, women were kind of a victim in the creation of birth control by these two guys. And the goal was absolutely control for overpopulation.
Yep. And a lot of times women are victims in the abortion industry too. There are so many women victims who get swept under the rug, whether they be a sexual assault victim. There have been several cases that Planned Parenthood has come under like heavy fire for, because there have been abusers, like pedophiles, who take their victims to get abortions and they haven't reported it. Or there have been women who have died from getting abortions and they haven't reported it. It's not a pro-woman industry, even if they portray it like that, even if they portray it as a feminist ideal. I think you can be a feminist without supporting that.